All right, guys, we are back with round one redo format at Epic Cards and Games in Hurst, Texas. We got Nico on the left playing Dino Rabbit versus Tobi on the right playing, what's Tobi playing? Dark World. This tournament was 3 rounds of Swiss to the top 8. I think it was a small tournament. Our redo tournaments just started, so we don't have that many players, but it's still decent amount. 10, it was 10. Yeah, 10 players. All right, so Tobi starts off with Upstart. Oh, the Oscar special, double Upstart. I'm curious to see. I know Nico. Lately, I've only started keeping track of people who have won this year. That way, I feel is a little more fair. So this year, Tobi only has 1 win, while Nico has yet to get a win. So we'll see. But one thing I will mention is Tobi has won in 2 different formats, so we'll see if he can get a win in a third different format. While Nico's only won 1 time on the channel in hat format, and after he won hat, basically hat died. So people are always trying to stop Nico from winning. All right, so he starts off by MSTing Tobi's Torrential, and then summons Rescue Rabbit, Banish Rabbit, get 2 Cobbazools. But how do you out Zen mains? Dolka, right? Yeah, Dolka. Dolka attacks Zen mains. Zen mains protects itself. I think that's a continuous effect. Yeah, I believe that's a continuous effect. So the effect to pop is only once per turn, I think. So Nico's just going to negate the Zen main's effect with Dolka. Yeah, he's going to try to pop. Nico's going to negate with Dolka. Effect to pop. And then Zen mains. Yeah, so that's why Tobi's reading it. I actually have to read Zen mains. I don't know, but well, I'm hoping they got it right. So yeah, Dolka negates Zen mains. Now let's see what else Tobi can do. I don't know what's up with this angle though. Right, here comes Dark Hole. So no Lance from Nico. Activate Gates. Gates effect. Banish. Oh, he solemns the Gates? Tobi's probably looking at him like, what? I mean, you might have to because it might get popped by Groff. But look, even Tobi's telling him not to do it. What? He saw him the gate. What happened? He told him not to do it? I guess. All right, so pop the solemn. Yeah, I have no idea what happened there. Why didn't he just let him solemn the gates? Right, here comes Monster Reban, as my boy Scott Page likes to call it. So Monster Reban. Bring back Brow. Maybe he... I don't know what happened there. And then Dark World Dealings. Nico's getting cooked. Rabbit struggles to deal with big monsters, and he's got at least 1 monster that he's going to struggle to deal with. 1 Rabbit's gone, so... What's Gold's attack? Is it 23? So he's going to take 26. Okay, we got to give him back to 4,000. So he's going to gain... He's going to lose... Oh. He's going to lose 52 and then 3,000. Now Nico summons Tour Guide. Okay, but what can you do with that? The Zen mains? You're at 24. Acid Golem. Acid Golem will trade with... You probably have to run over the gold. But then... Acid Golem is such a high risk card because you have to keep you have to keep detaching or pay 2,000 life points. So what, Zen mains in defense? That's probably like the best choice. Yeah, Nico should just go to the next game. This is one of those games where like I would probably be like, oh, I'll just concede to save time. So I played an online redo tournament, and I'm not much of an online player. I play mostly in person, but man, online, some of these online players, they take way too long to play. That's one thing I've noticed. Like in real life, I think they would get called out for that. At least I'm in my area. All right, so he goes Acid Golem, heavies the gates, and then Tobi, they both heavy each other. And... So he detaches for Acid Golem. Acid Golem attack for 300. Yeah, I think Nico's going to lose. As long as Tobi can survive. Yeah, if Tobi can survive, here comes card destruction. What is that? Brow and snow. So he's probably going to get gate. So he's going to draw first before he decides what to search. So get another Dark World Dealings. All right, what else you got, Tobi, man? So Tobi activates Dealings. Oh, he's got another snow. I'm trying to think what tournament did Tobi win this year? It must have been one of the hat tournaments because he hasn't won Edison in a long time. So yeah, he must have won one of the hat tournaments this year. So summon Brow, bounce back Brow to bring back Grapha. But you still can't run over the Acid Golem. Tobi probably wants to leave the Acid Golem up on the field anyway because he's like thinking you're going to lose to your own card. Yep, here comes Gates, and Tobi MSTs the Gates. I think what happened with the Solemn was Tobi told him, I'm going to OTK you if you Solemn this Gates. And Nico, that's why he let him take it back. I think that's what happened. I'm pretty sure. I know these two very well. And me knowing Tobi, because Tobi is probably the biggest trash talker at the local. Yeah, he definitely is. And so, yeah, me knowing Tobi, that's probably what he told him. He's probably like, oh, if you Solemn this, I'm OTK you. And he probably called him a buffoon. That's what he always says. So I'm going to guess that's what happened. And he let him take it back. Nico, you're going to lose. You're going to burn yourself with Acid Golem. Oh, deck dev. Gets rid of the rabbit. It's a Sabersaurus. I forgot what Acid Golem says when you have no materials. I think like you can't attack or something like that. Yeah, deck dev. Dark World is like the thing about Dark World is just it's a really good deck, but it just he just warning the Grapha. Okay. So he got burned by his own Acid Golem, right? Yeah, that's what happened. All right, so Tobi takes game one. But yeah, like I was saying, you know, me coming from Edison, deck dev is huge in Edison, but I think it's also really good in redo format. Like from what I was looking at it destroys windups, it destroys Gear, two of the most popular decks. And all right, Rabbit. Oh, Nico forgot to draw his 6th card. It's understandable. Nico plays mostly advanced Yu-Gi-Oh! So I remember I felt like whenever I tried playing advanced Yu-Gi-Oh! Like a year and a half ago, man, I would draw 6 all the time. Luckily, it only happened at locals. Because I was still playing Edison at the same. I was doing both. I was playing a little bit of Modern and I was playing a little bit of Edison. And luckily, everyone at locals was nice, and they're like, "Oh, it's okay." All right, so he changed macro to Dark World Dealing. So this is just a straight up -1 for Tobi now. So Tobi banishes the Grapha. Yeah, I know some Rabbit lists play main deck macro. So today again, I played. Well, here comes Drag Down. I'll finish telling the story here in a bit. So he reveals Heavy and what is it, Brow and Beige, but you know all that stuff's gonna get banished. But like I was saying, I played in an online redo tournament, and I played round 1 against a Ninja Dino Rabbit deck, which is I think his deck's pretty solid, man. Now, if you guys want, I'm actually gonna upload the replays from that redo tournament. But if you guys want to watch it, check out the members only program. Just $2.99 a month for extra content, 3 extra videos a week. Probably gonna be mostly DB replays, but yeah, I'd appreciate it if you guys signed up. Anyways, so Nico takes game 1. I mean, Logia macro against Dark World, it's just game. Shout out to Nico opening up Rabbit 2 games in a row, game 1 and game 2, but Tobi was still able to pull off game 1. So who will move on with a round 1 win? Now, the good news is since this tournament was only 10 players, 3 rounds, cut top 8, even though I told them we shouldn't do top cut when there's only 10 people, but the only way we won't do top cut is if all 10 players agree. Now, sometimes you guys see me where we only do the single elimination tournaments. Usually for those tournaments, we get like 8 or 7 players, sometimes 6. But outside of that, we almost always do top cut. Because there's always one person, or not always one. There's always at least one person who... Alright, so they both maxi each other. Yeah, that maxi was pretty... Oh, that's QCR. That QCR rabbit looks nice. Yeah, I like that QCR rabbit. Anyways. So, like, whoever wins here is almost guaranteed a spot in top 8. While the loser is gonna have to at least win one more match. So he runs over the... What's Brow's attack? 13? So he's going to take 9 from the Sabersaurus. And I'm going to guess he took... I think Brow's 13 or 14. I don't remember. So 65. Sets 3 more back row. All right. Here comes Dark World Dealings. Chains macro again. Uh-oh. Oh, I think... Okay, I remember. Let's pay attention to that back row that Tobi has set. Alright, so he banishes Grapha. Okay, set 2 more. So the one closest to the deck, activate another dealing, so just another -1 for Tobi. He's trying to dig for outs. So, yeah, Nico gets rid of the Torrential. So Tobi has to discard the dealing. So Tobi's got like 5 cards. He's got 5 back row, or 4 back row, sorry. Logia attack. Tobi takes 24. Set. End phase, Reckless. Chain, Reckless. Why not do it on your draw phase, though? This I don't understand. Maybe he's trying to bait him to... Yeah, I don't know about this one, man. Why not draw the 5th card? I don't get it. Or maybe he did do it. No, I don't think he did it during his draw phase. Maybe he did. I can't see how many cards he has. So he MSTs the macro. And he chains another macro. Okay, chains the other macro. Activate Monster Reban. Shout out to, I don't remember your name. One guy who was in the Redo tournament in the Discord, he called it Monster Reband. No, it's Reban. Because the joke was, my friend Scott Page made the joke years ago. The joke was he would, because Monster Reborn would come off the ban list, and then Scott's like, oh, that card's going to get rebanned here soon. So that's why ever since then, I've always called it Monster Reban. So, summon the other beige. What happened? Here comes Compulse. Compulse the Zen mains. And Tobi's left with 2 cards. Tobi, I remember I was watching this game and I told Tobi, just scoop, man. You're getting cooked. He's got Logia. He's got Macro. You can't draw for the next 2 turns. I remember I told dude, just scoop. Like if I'm Nico, do you want to slam down? Yeah, I'd probably slam it down. Just negate the Torrential. I mean, he has to draw now. Yeah, I would have done the same thing. Here comes Smog. Dark Smog. Okay, what does this do for you? Attack for 19, attack for 24. Okay, so that back row was Smog. So he activates another MST on the macro. Yeah, there was not much he could have done. No, that was game. So, yeah, I don't know what Tobi was... maybe it was game 2 when Tobi misplayed. Yeah, I heard Tobi made a mistake, but I think it must have happened game 2. I didn't see anything that game. Yeah, I think it was game 2. So Nico is moving on with a round 1 win, which, again, basically because this tournament was... Yeah, this tournament was only... It was only 3 rounds of Swiss. Nico is basically guaranteed top 8 no matter what happens. It's unfortunate, but Tobi's going to have to fight, at least win one of the next 2 rounds. If he loses both, then he's not going to make it. And it's hilarious with the people who don't make top 8 are usually the 2 people who go 0-3. Anyways, hope you guys enjoy that match. Also, check out the link in the description. I have a coupon code for 5% off Yu-Gi-Oh! Singles and product at Epic Cards and Games. And if you want 3 more videos a week of DB replays, join our membership program. Only $2.99 a month for extra videos. And like, I think you get like emojis and stuff for the live streams. And yeah, let me know how you guys feel about Redu format. I'm having a lot of fun. I played in my first online tournament for Redu. I just play at a local. It's fun. I think I'm enjoying it more than had because the decks aren't too overpowered. And yeah, I'll see all you guys next time. Bye.